Okay, we should be live. Right, yeah, we are now live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Techie Tuesdays. As you can see by the title, we're going to be covering or testing up remote control with Automox. Currently, remote control is only supported on Windows. However, on macOS, they are planning on releasing a remote control module. Um, so we can ignore the Ubuntu demo VM. You might see that in following Techie Tuesdays for Caldera, which is a red team adversary threat emulation tool. However, we're just going to be focused on remote control for today, and let's get straight into it then. So, setting up remote control is easy as pie. Simply click on the endpoint that you want to go onto. Make sure it's on Windows, otherwise it'll be grayed out. Being logged out. Let me quickly log back in again. I can see the chat, so if you have any questions, just let me know. I can answer them on the fly. So let's go to here. Whoops. And let's go to my desktop. Just for an example, I'm just going to bring this up now. So this is just a VM environment. It's completely blank slate. It's got Sentinel-1 and Automox currently running on it. I'll bring up Task Manager. But again, if you have any questions, let me know. And if you're watching this pre-recorded or after the live stream, you can either put a comment in the comment section below, or you can get in direct contact with us at info@vigilance.uk. And if you want to reach out to me directly, my link is also in the description. So you can see Automox agent, and here is what Automox supplies the information as for this specific endpoint. So if you were to scroll down, you can see that there's software, there's troubleshooting, allocated policies, but we're just going to be focusing on remote control here. So there is a little button that you can, or a radio button that you can enable, which which whenever remote control is started, or you want to start remote control from Automox, it requires the user to give consent for that to happen. You can disable this, so you can just bypass that and go straight into remote control. However, if there's some sort of policy that requires you to, or some type of compliance, or if you just want your users to have the extra knowledge that they have the consent to remote control, you can leave this enabled. And you can enable this and disable this per group or by endpoint. So let's click on remote control. It brings up another window, currently authenticating. Again, if you have any questions, I can see the chat. I see there's a few people in the stream already. Hope you're having a nice week, a nice Techie Tuesdays as well. Yeah, so it's currently just initializing. And it's as simple as pressing that button to set up remote control. Now, there are common FAQs, and I'll run through them now. So obviously the endpoint has to be connected to the management console. Just logically speaking, if it's not connected, then how would you remote control to it? A common question is, how secure is the remote control? So it's an encrypted WebSocket with tight VNC, and then a proxy on that endpoint decrypts the VNC into normal TCP, and that's how it's controlled. And then the tunneling technology is with Cloudflare, and obviously that involves anti-DDoS, anti-packet sniffing or snooping, and then it also blocks brute forcing. You need to have the complete packaging for Automox, and only global admins, zone admins, and zone operators have access to remote control. Automox also needs to be installed. And currently only works on Windows, but macOS is going to be released at some point. And just as it's connecting, I'm going to show what binaries are installed, just in case you might have any false positives on your AV or EDR solution. So for a 64-bit machine, here are the binaries that are installed. And if you're on an x86 or 32-bit machine, this is what you will also see. And then the remote control log is located in program files, Automox modules, RC, and it's called rc-module log. Yeah, and let's see if it's connected. So it's still connecting. I think I have to enable. Okay, I'm just going to start this again because I don't want to have to ask for consent for my own device. So I'm going to exclude remote control consent. Not required. Okay, let's try this again. Again, if you have any questions, just let me know and I'll be sure to answer them. I will quickly send a link to the remote control FAQ documentation. That should be in the chat. And yeah, if you guys have any more ideas for any other Techie Tuesdays videos that you'd like to see or live streams, let me know. I'll make a note of them now. Yeah. And just to clarify, we are an Automox partner. We can set up a demo for you. If you want to get in contact with us about trying out Automox or buying Automox, you can contact us at info@cybervigilance.uk. If you have any questions you want to direct to me, my LinkedIn is in the bio, the description for this video. So it's still taking just a moment. And also you can see I have Sentinel-1 installed. There is some integrations with Sentinel-1 if you are a customer of Sentinel-1 or a customer with our MSSP. That integration, all it simply is it's considered XDR. So, but specifically it's deploying Automox with Sentinel-1. So say if you didn't have a management solution and you wanted to deploy Automox as a trial, you could deploy Sentinel-1. You could deploy Automox using Sentinel-1 remote script orchestration. And then Automox's integration to Sentinel-1 is effectively the same thing. So you could deploy Sentinel-1 with Automox. And there we go, it has connected. You can see the top left green means it's connected. Your disconnect button is at the top. You can transfer clipboard information just here. And you can also select it whether you want to send text as individual keystrokes in case it doesn't allow a clipboard. Special key commands, this is like Alt Control Delete if you want to do that, and then Control Windows and then Alt. You can zoom, so if it's my window fit height, actual size, or zoom manually. Then you have full screen mode. So it's as easy as that. You can see it's responsive for the technology that it is. And yeah, it's as simple as that to set up remote control. This will be rolled out to macOS at some point. I'll be sure to update everyone about it. If you have any questions, let us know at info@cybervigilance.uk. And thank you for tuning in. We've had quite a few viewers, not many questions, but that's completely okay. I'll catch you guys next week. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye-bye.